Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Nick Plays Hearthstone. So, we're not actually playing Hearthstone in this episode. Instead, we are doing another opening, as I said with the last episode. We are actually opening Rastakhan's Rumble. I think that's what it's called. It's Rastakhan. Rastakhan. I don't even know how you pronounce it. Rastakhan? Rastakhan. Rutabaga. Anyways, so we're opening this. I'm excited for this because these are all new cards, which, yeah. I was behind. I know I'm behind with this one too, but I was definitely behind because last episode I literally just opened the Boomsday Project, and I think that one came out in, I don't know. Okay, Google. When did the Boomsday Project expansion come out for Hearthstone?
Here's a summary from Variety. The Boomsday Project follows the Witchwood, the previous expansion, released earlier this April 2018.
Okay, that's not what I asked though. When did it come out? I'm saying like August. So it looks like, okay, so I was behind by a bit. So August of 2018 is when the Boomsday came out, which means they said Witchwood came out in April. April, May, June, July. So roughly every 4 months. So if that came out in August. So this one either came out in November or December. I can't remember. So, anyways, as I get distracted, we are going to go and open this. And as always, I'm going to try to get, and I'm going to increase the brightness of my camera. There we go. We're going to try to get 3 legendaries. If I remember correctly, we got 4 in the last episode, and one of them was a golden legendary. So, yeah, here we go. Oof. So very first one. Rush, overkill. I don't even know what overkill does. Huh. Anyways, I got an epic on the very first one. Blast wave, deal 2 overkill. What does overkill do? Deal excess damage on your turn for a bonus. I don't know. Cat. My cat is screaming. Again. Anyways. So. I love that little bongo drums and the fireworks. Death rattle, that's something we're used to. Battle cry. Yeah. That's cool. Rare. Still. Cat. She might have gotten caught on the couch, but we'll see. So my cat's fine. Yeah. And she's in my room again. So. That was fast again. What is this? This is the 3rd pack I've opened? 12? Oh, interesting. Hey! What are you doing? Stop making a mess of things. I'm looking at the recording right now, and just the eyes are just like, whoa, legendary. Hexlord Malacrast. I really need to read up on like the lore, so I can figure out what all of these like heroes are. I mean, hey, psh, psh, I'm gonna throw a cashew at you. It's just evil. You see this reflection of her eyes, and it's like, ugh. But yeah, I want to get into reading the lore or like the books. Like I started that with like the Star Wars old canon. So like what did I start? Republic Commando, and I can't read. I don't remember what the other one was, but it's like Edge of Darkness. We'll see. stare at this legendary card for a second. Ah! Oh, I just rolled over my own leg. My pant leg. So the Star Wars one that I got that wasn't Republic Commando is Legacy of the Force. So that's old canon, so I guess it's Legends now. But it's basically about... Really, Cat? It's about Jason Solo. So... Yeah. A lot of people will not know or understand what I'm talking about, because I know a lot of people are like, oh, the movies are the best. It's like... No. Like, they're okay. I just preferred old canon because I grew up with the old canon. Epic! Void contract. Huh. Yeah, so there's no, like, in the old canon, there's no such thing as Rey, no such thing as Kylo Ren or the Knights of Ren. So rare. So yeah, that's one thing that I found really cool. I find it funny how I'm talking about Star Wars while I'm playing, like, WoW. Well, it's not WoW, it's Hearthstone, but it's basically WoW. Surrender to madness. That's cool. Hey! Cat! Psst. I will grab a spray ball and I'll spray you. There's definitely a spray bottle sitting there. The amount of editing I'm doing in this video because my cat is being a jerk. What are you doing? Like, really, cat? Like, I don't understand. Not a lot of people understand what cats are like. If you own a cat, let me know. Put it in the comments. Let me know if your cat is annoying sometimes. Like, we're just trying to, like, relax or do something like recording or streaming, if you're someone like that. Or if you're, like, reading a book or, I don't know, talking on the phone, and your cat just decides to go wild and start, like, eating plants or getting into cupboards or knocking over bottles of vodka. Golden Common! So as I was saying before, like, I started getting off about my cat, I can just hear my cat running around over the game. So as I was saying, like, old canon, so I guess that's now Star Wars Legends. I preferred it. Yeah, there's no such thing as Kylo Ren, Rey, the First Order, or any of that. Like, there was the fall of the Empire, and then Emperor Palpatine, like, cloned himself and came back to life, and then brings Luke over to the dark side, and Luke becomes a Sith and the leader of the TIE Fighter Squadron. Golden Rare! Murloc Tasty Fan. But yeah, so, like, it was interesting, and, like, I forgot what all the kids were. There's, I think it's Ben Skywalker? Yeah, no, it's Ben Skywalker, not Ben Solo, because that's what they have in the new canon. So it's Ben Skywalker, Jason Solo. I can't remember, because, yes, Princess Leia and Han Solo end up having kids together. I can't remember how many kids. I think it was 3, and, like, one of them's a Jedi. I think two of them were... I can't remember. I think it was two were force sensitive, and then one wasn't. And I think the one Jason was the one that fell to the dark side, and the other one was he or she was a Jedi. I think they were twins, and then I think the third one just was non-force sensitive and became a bounty hunter. And I think I can't remember Luke, and there's a person I can't remember what her name is, but she was the Emperor's hand, so she was a force sensitive person. So I think she was like kind of like what the Emperor's Royal Guard were like, where they were force sensitive. But she was like the leader of them or something like that. And she actually went to go kill Luke after he destroyed the Sith. Destroyed. He brought balance to the Anakin brought balance to the Force by destroying the Jedi because there were way too many Jedi. Because Darth Bane was stupid and invoked the rule of two. Cat, I swear, I am gonna like throw you outside. Epic! A new challenger approaches. Discover 6 custom 7 times. Oh, that is cool. I would like that. But yeah, anyways, like Legends was so much cooler because I don't remember if they said like Old Republic was part of the legend or part of the canon. But like you have Darth Nihilus, Darth Treya, and Darth Sion who formed the Sith Triumphant. That was cool. But they also have Darth Bane, Darth Revan. Cat, are you serious? Yeah, Darth Bane, Darth Revan. Actually, Bane and Revan were both Jedi, if I remember correctly. And that was right before Bane invoked the rule of two. Cause Cause I think Revan had the purple lightsaber. I'm trying to remember. Revan had the purple lightsaber while he was a Jedi, and then I think this is gonna bother me, so I have to look this up. So in my bookmarks, I have Wikipedia, which is the Star Wars wiki. So Revan. Hey! So look, she died and he was brought back to life. Okay, so Darth Malak was his apprentice. Played pivotal roles as both Jedi and Sith in the Mandalorian Wars, Jedi Civil War, and Great Galactic War. Blah 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 blah. Born here. Blah 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 blah. Along with his friend Malak. Wait, who's Darth Bane? I don't remember. He became Jedi Knight. So he defied the Jedi Council and turned to the dark side. He defeated the Mandalorian leader in single combat. I don't even know. Bastilla Shan, ambush Revan, yeah. Okay, something about wiping his mind. So he became a Jedi again. Malak was still, yeah. Malak is still a Sith. Malak captures, Bastilla Shan and Corruptor. Reverend married Bastilla. Reverend placed in stasis for 300 years. Because Darth Bane was the one who did the rule of 2. And which paved the way for Darth Sidious in the Galactic Empire. Okay, well... So there's a lot of stuff. I love Star Wars, so I get way deep into it, and it's just like sometimes it's a little too much, and people are like, "You're crazy," and I'm like, "No, I'm just a nerd. There's a difference." Star Wars is my third biggest fandom. Actually, I think it's my second. I'm just thinking about it right now. Yeah, Star Wars is my second biggest fandom that I'm in. I don't know if people call it fandom. It's my second. Yeah, I guess it is fandom. It's my second biggest. First being Pokemon, because I know way too much about Pokemon that some people can't even comprehend it. And by some people, I mean my family. They're just like, you spend too much time playing Pokemons, and too much time getting Pokemon's cards and stuff like that. And it's just like, no. No. There's a difference between... Hey! There's a difference between spending too much time and actually having a hobby. Oh yeah, that's a hobby. So... Oh, golden common. A common that costs 7? Oh, I guess that makes sense. I mean, I have a common that costs 6 right here. Epic! Oh, that's good for a dragon deck. There's definitely... Oh, there we go. That's what I was looking for. Golden Rare Zandalari Templar. Oh, I can see what I can use that for. Rare! Spirit of the Lynx again. Growl the Shark. Get out. Okay, Growl the Shark. Battlecry. Eat a minion in your deck and gain its stats. Death Rattle. Add it to your hand. Oh, okay. That's interesting. Now, if you could eat, like... I would love to build a full legendary deck one day, just like... Yeah, just like have a deck that's just legendary creatures. I mean, that probably won't work well just because, like, I don't know. Yeah, it probably wouldn't. Murloc, Tasty Fin. Yeah. Anyway, so as I was saying, Star Wars is definitely my second biggest fandom that I'm in, I guess. Pokemon being the first. If it's... There's a different, like I was saying, there's a difference between a hobby and just wasting time. There are times where I would think I'm wasting time, but like with Pokemon, like, there's Bulbapedia, and I've definitely read through, I'm going to say, a good 70% of all the articles on there. The majority of those being, like, the Pokemon pages where it's like, okay, this is the level it, like, evolves at and all that stuff. Like, I've definitely gone through those multiple times with each new generation, or every time they release a new game, because it's like, oh, they might change the stats, they might change the levels it learns stuff at. Yeah, but... Huh. Rare and rare. Epic! I got your leg, cat. Are you gonna come and watch me play Hearthstone? Are you gonna be silly? Are you a silly cat? And here comes all my cat talk. Come here. You can come here and sit. But just don't take my cord. You always do. Yeah. So anyways, like... I've definitely read those. I've read, like, the... Ow, I... No. I've definitely read up on, like, the legendaries, like, all, like, the stuff, and, like, the myths and stuff behind the legendaries, and, like, stuff like that. The trading card stuff, like, I've read up on that. You just want to sit there, don't you? Okay, you can sit there. So I've definitely read a lot of that. And it's kind of the same with Star Wars, like, they have Wikipedia, as you saw earlier in the video. I kind of just went through and started reading that. Based on Revan. So... So yeah. I mean, I haven't read through as much as I have with Bulbapedia. You're a scary cat. I'm looking at what you look like in the reflection. Or not even the reflection, the recording. And, like, the light just reflecting off your eyes is kind of scary. So I've probably read through about, I'm going to say 30% of Wikipedia. Which seems like a lot, but that's because a lot of it was just like, oh, let's read about a bunch of, like, the old canon, like, all, like, the Sith and different force powers. Ooh, a golden rare. Ambush Drake. That is cool looking. I love dragons. I'm just gonna say that right now. I love dragons. I've said that before. I gotta make a dragon deck at some point. Rare. Still need one more legendary. Yeah. So if we're going with that, I'm gonna say my third biggest fandom. It's not Warcraft. It's not the World of Warcraft. That's not even in my top 10. Because, like I said, I don't know anything about the guys. Just trying to think, what would it be? It's not Assassin's Creed. Assassin's Creed is in the top 5, but it's not. It's not in my top 3. I'm gonna have to say it's most likely Dragon Ball. Dragon Ball is definitely my third biggest fandom. For that one I've definitely read through a lot of, like, the wikis, and I've played a lot of the games. I've watched almost all the anime. I just haven't watched GT. I play the games. I have a lot of the games. I have my own Saiyan persona, which is funny, because yeah, actually, if it's great. Like, Dragon Ball's great. I definitely recommend watching it if you have the time. It takes a while to watch, but hey, it's worth it. Play the games too, especially the Xenoverse, because those ones are great. Oh, golden common. Epic. But yeah, Dragon Ball's great. Uh, like, honestly, there's lots of character development. I mean, parts of it are just weird. Especially from, like, just Dragon Ball, not Dragon Ball Z or Super. Like, it's weird. Anyways, I have to say, I I love the heroes, especially Vegeta. Vegeta's definitely my favorite, and then Future Trunks. And then I'm gonna have to say, uh, Boo, Majin Buu. Definitely my three favorite characters in that order. I mostly love Boo because he's a child and he loves his sweets. Now, if we're going to the villains, I do associate more with the villains. I love the villains a lot. I mean, it's not anymore, but my background used to be a bunch of the villains. I think it was basically all the villains up to Goku Black. Super Saiyan, Rose, Goku Black, up to him. And it was just great. Alright, last one. Let's see if I get another legendary. If not, then oh well. No. Awesome. That's it for that opening. I'll talk. Oh, okay, awesome. I'll talk more about like the Dragon Ball fandom at some point. But yeah, I would definitely recommend it. Get into it. It's cool. It's fun. So, anyways, thank you guys for watching another episode of Nick Plays Hearthstone. I mean, it wasn't really playing. It was an opening for the Rastakhan's Rumble. That is a solo adventure, same with the Boomsday project, so stay tuned for those. I mean, we're still working through Knights of the Frozen Throne, because that's brand new, and then there's a few others we're working through, but definitely make sure to stay tuned for those. Those are coming up soon. This is definitely a series that's going to keep going for a very long time, because there's a lot of solo adventures and stuff, so be sure you watch those. Anyways, if you guys want to follow me on social media, links are down in the description for all major platforms. If you guys do decide to follow me, do it on Twitter and Facebook specifically, because that's where I post all my updates for when I'm what I'm recording, when I'm not recording, cosplays, projects, and stuff like that I'm doing. So make sure you guys stick around for those. Or not stick around. Guys, follow me there. Also, make sure you guys watch some of the other series on the channel, such as Battlefield Earth 2, Totem Tribe Gold, which is very close to being finished. Cat. You're weird. And possibly Smash Bros. Ultimate. So definitely stay tuned for those. And there's going to be a lot more stuff coming on the channel. I've definitely talked about it in the last few videos. So be sure to stay tuned for that. Also, conventions are going to be happening very soon. I will let you guys know if I am going to a convention so you guys can come say hi to me. I may be in cosplay. I may not be in cosplay. So make sure you guys just look forward for that. Look forward to that. Anyways, thank you guys for watching this episode. Thank you for sticking around and staying with me through that dark period. And if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you like the video, comment on the video, and subscribe to the channel. Please do subscribe. It shows people that I'm actually producing good content. And if you guys comment, I will reply back, as long as it's not spam. So make sure you guys do that. Anyways, thank you again for watching this episode, and as always, stay geeky.